Good morning. How are you? You caught me putting my oils on. Just 1 second. Boy, that minute goes fast. I set it up to do a countdown, and bam! Before you know it, here I am. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Power-packed minutes of information that has the potential to actually change your paradigm and therefore change your life like it has mine. If this is your first time with me on a live, thank you for joining me. My name is Julie Townsend. I am the CEO and founder of Quantum Connections Incorporated, a company dedicated to helping primarily women find their divine purpose through proven methods of personal development designed to reprogram your subconscious mind. Quantum Academy is a Facebook group affiliated with Quantum Connections, and that's where you want to be to start learning some of the information that I share. There's life-changing material in there. I encourage everybody to join this free group. It's just a free group, and it's a great way to get away from what I always say, the noise, and help you start having better thoughts. So there's also an opportunity to become a QC certified coach. I am a Proctor Gallagher certified coach, but I also now certify coaches of my own to extend the impact of lives in your own circle of influence, contributing to this world, making a difference. This material is what should have been taught in school, but now we get to do it as coaches and create lucrative businesses doing that. So anyway, that can all be found on the website, www.quantum-connections.ca, or you can talk to me. So all that aside, that's all the advertising part of my life. How are you today? How's your vibe? How have you started your day? It's 9 a.m. I've been up since 5. I'm always up at 5. I've gotten into a really good habit of not only just getting up at 5, but I've gotten into a really good habit of setting my day the way I want my day to go. I'm just going to click on over here, see what's going on. Good morning, Case. Here's just always so nice to be here with me. Thank you. Let's chat about today. Today I might be a wee bit vulnerable. Let me know that you are here, like Case, and if you watch the replay, by all means go #replay. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. I always love feedback. So I want to ask you, when is the last time you did something special for yourself? I take off my bracelets. They're always noisy. When was the last time you actually did something good for yourself? I'm not talking about bubble baths or a bottle of wine, although those are nice. I'm talking about intentionally taking time out for yourself. I find most women like myself are so invested in the lives of others that we don't take time out for ourselves. And after time, we can experience burnout and lack of desire, exhaustion, and even a little bit of resentment. We live in a very fast, very busy, very noisy world nowadays, and we can get spinning in overwhelmed. We can get overwhelmed easily, and we can't seem to get rid of it. It's like this coat we put on, and we try and shake it, and it just paralyzes us. I've been there. I have been there. I was drowning in it. I was even comparing myself, my life to others, which actually just sucked the last ounce of energy and joy right out of me. And I was miserable. Time out. I recognized time out. If we have the inner strength to recognize the warning signs, we need to stop and give ourselves grace to realign ourselves. I like how Gabby Bernstein puts it. She reminds me to slow down, sister. And what she means by that is when you slow down, you can actually speed up. Because if you get going so fast that your feet are going faster than what you are going, you're just going to fall on your face. So if you're operating in a chaotic manner, do you even feel productive? Of course not. I don't. My mind is like brrr, everywhere, and I'm usually short-tempered. I'm rammy, like my husband likes to point out. It doesn't take much to trigger me. Like I'm always riding on that fine line of being a bad mood. So until I began studying TIR, thinking into results, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I always thought something was wrong with me. Have you ever felt that? What's wrong with me? Nothing. Wow, that we even think that. Truth is, there's nothing wrong. We are just reacting to our world, which is part of our program inside of us, and we are simply out of control. I see it all the time everywhere now. I do. I listen to people and how they talk, and I know they're not thinking. Because if they were thinking, they would never say what they say. I see what people do and how they act. I know they're not thinking. Because if they were thinking, they wouldn't do and they wouldn't act the way they're acting. But most importantly, I started to look at how I thought and acted. And then I realized I was the only person I could control. So I started to do just that. But at first I had to get to know that person again. For I had kind of lost track of my true desires. I knew there was something, but I didn't know what my true desires and happiness and my wants were anymore. Because I was so busy looking after everybody else's wants and needs and happiness, right? So I started to take out time, not every day, but I would take time out for myself. At first I thought it was selfish. Total judgment call. I've realized now that's just total ego. So get over that. It takes time, but you will. And I realized I didn't like my thoughts. So I knew that was going to be first on my agenda to change. The more time I took to be with myself, the quicker I saw results because it set me out in like a new mindset into this big noisy world with more intention and focus rather than just haphazardly going through my day, right? I don't know where I would be today if I didn't actually listen to my intuition and end up being in Minnesota to meet my mentor who I'd never known before, Bob Proctor. I think about it, I really put sincere thought into it, and I know I would have been divorced. That's where I was heading. And I would just have been more bitter and confused than ever. So it's good to be vulnerable and transparent, which I think I'm being right now. Some people probably don't even realize that there was ever a problem because I was really good at covering it up. But I knew I was looking for something, because there was just these ideas of my happy self that would float through my head every now and then, but then I would just dismiss it. I'd get really consumed again with my life, with all the things that were making me miserable. And then I wouldn't hear that voice. It would just go away. And it was trying to get my attention, but I wouldn't listen to it. Until those times I'd be alone or usually nighttime, going to bed, right? And then it would be quiet enough to listen. And then your thoughts catch up to you. And then that particular voice would be at the front of the class yelling at me now. And I would go to sleep wondering how I could get out of this mess I was in. I didn't want perfection, but I wanted to be really good. I wanted to be really good again. I knew that I was that way once before, and I wanted to get back to that mindset, that happy-go-lucky, in control mindset. I knew I was different back then, and I just couldn't find my way to be that person again. I was so stuck. So the purpose of this live today is just simply to remind all of you to take time out for yourself. Not to go shopping, which I love to do, but not to go shopping or run away on vacations, which I love to do. But just to simply Like, shut out the outside world and listen to your inside voice. Be with you. I know it scares some people to think this, but you know what? We came into this world alone, and we're going to leave it alone. So we may as well get real comfortable with being with ourselves and becoming our own best friend. And once we have established that relationship, any other relationship outside of ourselves will be full and happy because we love ourselves. And we will attract only those who vibrate at that same frequency. That's a whole different lesson. So today I would like you to take the time somewhere in your day to be quiet. If you have to put on some headphones and listen to some waves or birds or water or meditation music, then do that and just get lost in like 5 or 10 minutes and see if there's something inside of you that tries to talk to you. Do it. Just do it. Ask yourself what you want. What do you really want? Who do you want to be? At what point in your life were you the happiest? Why? Like, take time to review, reflect, and tap into those moments that made you really smile. You can be all that you're capable of becoming. You just have to go there. That's all you have to do. Anyway, I know this is a shorter one. I don't know where my minute thing is. Doesn't matter. Really don't know. But I'm designing some packages for coaching coming out in September, as well as opening some spots for taking new clients for that 6-month intensive study in the thinking and the results. I might have a special coming on. I don't know. VIP days are going to come up that allows people to have a sneak peek into the depth of study that there is with TIR. If that's something you want to do for yourself, I'll guarantee it'll change your life. I'll guarantee it. Universal law reminds us if we're not going forward, we are going backwards. And we don't want to go backwards. Our spirit wants to grow. Our spirit is meant to go forward. So let's quantum leap forward. It starts with a decision to find your purpose. And we were all born with purpose. We just get so inundated with our days and busyness that we just drown it out. So anyway, there's a whole new lineup of discussions coming up for Wednesday for September. Watch the Facebook page cover to find out what those topics are going to be. Nice short and sweet day. I just want you to know that you are numero uno. Take some time out for yourself. Don't stretch yourself too thin. Because if you look after yourself, then and only then, you've heard, you can look after others. If your cup is full, you can pour into others. You cannot pour into others if your cup is empty. That's all I have to say today. Until next time, listen up, act, like listen within. Just listen, take a moment and listen and act on that and be happy. It's a choice. See you next Wednesday. I'll let you know later. Talk to you later, Case. Have a great day. See you tonight, actually.